Hey, what if I told you the biggest enemy you'll ever face isn't out there in the world? It's right here, inside your own mind. It's not the critics, the competition, or even the obstacles life throws at you. It's the voice inside your head that questions, doubts, and sometimes even sabotages your every move. That's the real opponent most of us are up against every single day. Yeah, I know that sounds dramatic, but stick with me. We all have inner demons. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you've achieved, there's a part of you that sometimes works against your own best interests. Depression, anxiety, procrastination, laziness. These aren't just bad habits. They're sneaky forms of self-betrayal. They creep in quietly, often disguised as comfort or self-preservation. But really, they're holding you back from the life you want. They whisper, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'm not good enough," or "Why bother?" Sometimes they're so subtle you barely notice them, but they're always there, lurking in the background, ready to pounce when you're feeling vulnerable. And those voices? They're not the truth. They're just really convincing lies. Lies that sound like facts because you've heard them so many times, you start to believe them. Here's the hard part. It's not always easy to spot when you're sabotaging yourself. Sometimes it feels like you're just being realistic or protecting yourself from disappointment. But in reality, you're building invisible walls that keep you stuck. Depression tells you you're alone. It makes you believe that no one else could possibly understand what you're going through, even when that's far from the truth. Anxiety says you'll fail before you even try. It convinces you that the risk isn't worth it, that embarrassment or rejection is inevitable, so why bother putting yourself out there? Procrastination convinces you there's always more time. It tells you that you'll be more motivated tomorrow, or that you need to wait for the perfect moment, which, let's be honest, rarely ever comes. Laziness? It's that voice telling you rest is all you need, even when you haven't started. It's the comfort of the couch, the allure of another episode, the promise that you'll get to it later. It all adds up, and before you know it, days turn to weeks and nothing changes. The dreams you had start to fade, replaced by regret and frustration. But here's the thing, everyone feels this stuff. Seriously, every single person. No one is immune to self-doubt or fear, no matter how confident they seem on the outside. Even the people who seem to have it all together. The ones you look up to, the ones who inspire you. They fight their own battles too, you just don't see it. The difference between those who move forward and those who stay stuck isn't some magic motivation gene. It's not luck or talent or some secret formula. It's the decision every day to stop betraying yourself, to show up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. It's about choosing over and over to take action no matter how small. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Perfection is a myth, and chasing it only leads to more disappointment. What matters is progress, not perfection. It's about making tiny promises to yourself and actually keeping them. Like getting out of bed when you said you would, or finishing that one task you've been avoiding. Don't aim to conquer the world in a day. That's overwhelming, and it sets you up to fail. Instead, focus on what you can do right now, in this moment. Just get out of bed. Open your textbook. Take one small step. Even the tiniest action is a victory over that inner enemy. When you do that, you start building trust with yourself. You prove little by little that you can rely on your own word. You show your brain, hey, I can count on me. That's how confidence is built, not from big wins, but from keeping small promises to yourself. And slowly, those inner demons get quieter, not gone, but easier to face. You learn to recognize their tricks, and you get better at calling them out. So next time you catch yourself stalling, doubting, or feeling defeated, remember, your only real enemy is the part of you that says you can't. That voice isn't you. It's just fear in disguise. And you are stronger than you think. You've overcome so much already, even if you don't always give yourself credit for it. The world is tough, but your mind, that's the real battlefield. Win there, and you can handle anything. You got this. Every day is a new chance to fight for yourself, to choose courage over comfort, and to keep moving forward. And if you ever need help, don't be afraid to ask. You're not alone. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is reach out and let someone else in. Remember, you're stronger than your doubts, and you're never fighting this battle by yourself.